Just going to talk you through 3 different hip exercises for the hips this morning, whether it's pre-run, post-run, pre-cycle, post-cycle, pre-gym, post-gym. Get those hips moving. So coming at the first one from a lunge, so step one of your feet forwards and then extend that back leg back behind you. You can tuck the back toes, you can release the back toes, whatever feels best for you. Hands onto blocks if you have them. We're just going to move between our lunge pose and our half splits pose. So the bottom goes back and the front toes lift, and we feel that stretch all the way down the back of the leg from your heel right up to your glute. And as we move between the two, so drop into lunge, make sure you lift the chest, extend the front line, feel that stretch through the front of the hip. And then just going between the two and starting to build up that fluidity, the movement, the mobilization into your hip joints, as well as building some stability. So it will take a bit of stability for you to be able to do this movement with nice, smoothly and slowly. Okay, second pose, take yourself down onto the floor, keep the blocks with you. We're gonna go into 90-90 or deer pose in the yoga world. So we've got one leg which is externally rotating the hip, 90 degrees between the knee, and then the other leg internally rotating the hip, and again 90 degrees here. Get yourself a little bit stable here, and then taking your hands into the front leg, one beside the knee, one beside the foot. We're just going to start to lean forward. So this might be enough for you. If you want to take it further, keep leaning, chest coming towards the shin, looking down towards the floor. As we inhale and lift up, you're going to stay in the seated position and you're going to try and lift that back foot off the floor. So strengthening into the left hip here. Lifting the foot up and then release it down. Go 3 pulses as we lift up and then place down. And then one more time, lift up and place down. Okay. And then one final pose for you is our seated pigeon or figure 4. So extend one leg out in front of you, take the hands behind for support. You're going to cross the ankle over the knee or over the thigh. Make sure that you're flexing the ankle. So this stretch is going past the knee and right into the hip. You're then going to bring that foot in towards you. The closer you bring it, the deeper the stretch. So if you want to stop here and lift the chest, that's fine. If you want to draw it in towards you to really increase that stretch into the glute and right deeply into that right hip. And then stay here. And then from there, you're going to keep the shape in the legs and just take it to a twist. So let the left knee drop down towards the side, feet to the floor. So that right sole of the foot is placed down. Bring yourself up to seated and twist into the pose. So drop that left elbow around the right knee and look over towards the right. Try and draw that right hip, or right glute, I should say, down towards the floor. Extending the chest, growing tall on an inhale, and then exhale, maybe taking a twist of it. And then come back, swap legs. Thank you very much.